Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I do not own rights to the music in the background. I have to do that. But good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Today is Tuesday. We still in this Libra season. Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. Can't get rid of us that quick. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tuesday thoughts. Tuesday thoughts, baby. It's Tuesday. What are our thoughts for today? As I was meditating this morning, listening to just good music to bring in those good vibes to understand that it's okay to love on you and to allow others to love on you and to be positive. It's okay not to want to be negative or want to be sad all the time or allowing life's trauma to dictate what we are going to do. It is okay. It's all right. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I know people see that every day, but it's perfectly normal not to have your trauma or your triggers lead you throughout life. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It really is. Alexa, turn music off. So yes, good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol. I like to bring you in sometimes when I'm just in my meditating mode to show you how I kind of get the day started. I have a prayer. I have a devotional that I read every day. I read this devotional every day. We give it out at church. I appreciate the devotional. It speaks to me in areas of my life that I didn't even know that needed to be spoken to. You read something and you be like, man, I didn't even know I needed to hear that. Yeah, And so today I want to read a part of it. Good Tuesday. I want to read it to you all today. Why do I want to read it today? Because I feel like, maybe something that I'm doing in the morning can help others. And that's what our thought is today. That is what we're talking about today. I want to know, why is it so hard for us to help each other? And I'm not speaking of financially. I know a lot of people say, well, I asked this person for this and they didn't give it to me and I needed it at the time. I get that. But what I'm saying is communication is free. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. And I want to know, why is it so hard for us to help each other when it comes to just talking? Communicating. When you network with someone, you point someone in the right direction so that they can get help in that area. That's what networking is. Networking is pointing people in the right direction to get them help in the area that they can receive help in. That's all it is. If I say to you, hey, I need someone that can fix a tire or fix a truck or something of that nature, you know what happens? People say, oh, I went to X, Y, and Z down on whatever street and they did a good job on my car. It's like a reference. Like when you fill out a job application and they say, give me 3 good references. That is for somebody to call back and say, hey, we really, this person is interviewing for this job. We like her or him, we like them. So, hey, when you work with this person, what did you think? When you give references on there, you don't just give a reference of someone that's going to say something probably not so kind about you. You're not going to give that kind of reference, are you? No, you're going to give a reference of someone who you believe will give you good rapport with this new company or new position. You're going to give someone that's going to say some good things about you, right? Right. You're not going to just willy-nilly and say, hey, here. That's not what you're going to do. You're going to give good information on that person. So here's the thing. Today's Tuesday, October 22nd, and the theme for this devotion is do not disturb. That is the theme today. And it is from um 2 Timothy 4:2 that says, preach the word, whether it is convenient or inconvenient. That's what it says. And it says, in training Timothy for ministry, Paul says, preach the word, whether it is convenient or inconvenient. You, as a preacher of the word, are to show people in what way their lives are wrong. Most hotels have a sign you can put on your bedroom door that says, do not disturb. That sign on your door means you want to relax, sleep, or not be bothered. Hanging that sign on your hotel room door is acceptable, but putting it on your life isn't. Putting it on your life isn't. Why do we walk around with do not disturb signs in our lives? Why? Why do we even have that on us? Why don't we want to be disturbed? Again, why don't we like helping each other? We should want to help each other in whatever ways that we can. Some people need, like I said, if it's like a reference or referring people, networking, showing them the right way. Some people need help. Some people just need somebody to talk to. Now, I ain't saying that some people might have to see a professional. I've seen professionals. I've laid on people's couches and told them all about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with therapy. I believe that sometimes having a therapist is a good thing. It gets you through a lot. And when I tell you I have been through some things, it really helped me to open the door to realize some things. And some things I realized about myself. I realized that I can be, you know what I learned about myself? I learned that I was brutally honest. I'm brutally honest. And when I say brutally honest, I can be quite honest, but it can come off as rude. Now, I can say to myself, hey, that's not who I am, because I'm not. But I had to learn to understand that it's the way it comes off. It's not necessarily what I'm saying. It's just the way it comes off. Sister Janine says, I think because of depression, selfishness will cause people not to want to be bothered or interact with others. I believe so too. But in this devotional, it says that we like to hang that sign in our life. And more often than not, we are hanging the do not disturb sign in our lives. And we can't. We need to take those signs down. We are teaching our young ones to do it. I hear a lot of these sound bites and different things, even on social media, whereas if this person is not doing this for you, then cut them off. We're cutting everything off, and then we're isolating ourselves. And when we isolate ourselves, then that's more time with self to tell us things, and nobody's there to either interpret, or nobody's in there to help us to weed out what we really shouldn't be thinking about or listening to. Sister Pooh says, I do believe that sometimes we overextend ourselves so much for others that they do not disturb sign has to go up so you can have a moment to yourself. I think that we have to learn to, and I believe you on that. Okay, so Sister Janine said, I think because of depression, selfishness, we cause people not to want to be bothered or interact with others. So, because we enter that space. And so Sister Pooh says, I do believe that sometimes we overextend ourselves so much for others that do not disturb sign has to go up so you can have a moment to yourself. And even us having a moment to ourselves, the moments that we need to ourselves, we still need to take that do not disturb sign down. So here's the thing. If you're a person that's constantly giving, I can see where you can overextend and where you feel like you've done enough, where you need to pull back to pour into you to get you back to where you need to be. I can see that. I can definitely see that. But in between that, we have this do not disturb sign up in our life. Um, and we don't want to be even bothered with the good stuff, if that makes sense. Like, we don't want to be bothered with the bad stuff. We don't want to be bothered with good stuff. We don't want to be bothered at all. And some people, not everybody, leave the sign up. I can get putting the sign up for a minute, because when you think about it, in a hotel room, you put the do not disturb sign up, or you tell them, you don't want to be bothered. You sleeping, you might be gone out to enjoy whatever, so you don't want to be bothered. You don't want nobody to come in and clean the room. You don't want nobody to bring you room service. You don't want anything at that moment. But eventually it comes down. It comes down. You take it down so that you can get service in the room. You take it down so you can get room service. You take it down so that you can get, something to drink, whatever it is that they bring into the room. But some people have the do not disturb sign up for life. It's just up there. Don't bother me. I want to hear nothing you got to say. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. And what I'm saying is, we as people have to learn how to help each other. And now some people don't want the help. I ain't saying go in and break into nobody's life and make them take the help. But what I'm saying is, sometimes within our own selves, that do not disturb sign is up. And so we can't help nobody else. And I get it. We've overextended ourselves. So therefore, we're tired. We need to go regroup and everything like that. And I'm not saying that we don't have to, but often more than not, a lot of times that do not disturb sign is up, and we can't help nobody else because we can't even help ourselves, because we got the sign up. So we're not receiving anything because we don't want to hear nothing. We don't want to communicate. We don't want to, nothing is up there. Do not disturb me. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. And a lot of us have taken on these personas and these, what would you call them? Personas in different, I would just say different spaces. Okay. And so we're living in them. We didn't created the whole thing for us. And so we're living in it. So we're living in it. That's what we're doing. And all I'm saying is, we have to take these do not disturb signs down in order to receive some things, in order to grow. And what we learned about yesterday, growing in character. We got to, to reach our purpose and our potential, we have to grow in character. And we can't grow in character. That's our mindset, growing in character, if we got a do not disturb sign up, because we don't want to hear it. And I get it. Some people are depressed, and some people have a lot going on. So, we put them up. But don't stay there too long. I'll say that. I ain't gonna say that you don't have a right to do it, because I think I've probably been there where I just put it up, or I don't realize that I probably do need to put it up. Who knows? But don't stay there too long. Take that sign down and don't leave it there too long. Don't leave it there too long. Take it down. Don't leave it there too long, okay? So yes, we have a do not disturb sign, but eventually take it down. Don't leave it up, because you want to be disturbed. You want to be used. I live by the fact that if I'm not okay, anyone under my umbrella is not okay. The sign is up and it comes down. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that. I actually like that. I live by the fact that if I'm not okay, anyone under my umbrella is not okay. And the sign is up and it comes down. Yeah, I'll take that. Because, you have to understand that too. And it takes time, though. It does take time, Sister Pooh. And I like that, you can recognize. And that's the thing. People have to recognize. But some people put it up and it don't come down. It's just up there. And I want to disturb them, but I'm trying to respect spaces and not disturb. And not disturb. But the sign has to come down in order for because you have to communicate. Communication is the key to getting past things. And if you are not allowing yourself to communicate with others, or if you just in a bubble by yourself, nobody's gonna know what's going on inside there, because you're inside there by yourself. You got the do not disturb sign up. So when people see it, they're not going to disturb you. People want to respect. And that's one thing I've learned. I've learned to respect people where they at. I used to be, I did. I used to be a person that would just be like, I don't care what you thinking or saying or feeling. I'm going to just go ahead and go in. But what I've learned is to respect people where they are. Because the old age saying of people will forget your name. They'll forget they ate with you and everything. But people won't forget how you made them feel. And I guess that's true to a certain extent, that people won't forget how you made them feel. So if you made them feel sad, if you made them feel mad, if you made them feel worthless, if you made them feel anything other than good, they won't forget that, because they're going to remember that's how you made them feel. And I understand now that sometimes your words can hurt. Words can hurt. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt. That's not true. Words hurt. Words hurt. Hurt people hurt people. I understand that slogan too. But I do understand this. We all deserve forgiveness, and we all deserve to forgive someone. Now, that comes with time and work. And so, you have to do the work in order to get there. However, in order to break some barriers, we have to take that do not disturb sign down. In order to get through some of that. And I ain't saying just do it willy-nilly. It might take some work for you to get there, but recognizing the fact that that if you're not okay and anyone under your umbrella is not okay, the sign goes up and then the sign comes down. All right. So I like that, what she said, and I agree with that. But in the interim, like I said, communication. We have to do the do not disturb can go up. Just don't stay there, people. That's all I'm saying. With the do not disturb, it can go up. Just don't stay there. All right. And today, one of my affirmations today, on October 22nd, is don't be most people. Don't be most people. Okay, that's my affirmation today. Don't be most people. You don't be most people. People say, I want to be like that person. Don't be most people. Don't be most people. Be you. Be you. And it's okay to be you. We all are. I have a shirt, and I haven't found, I've been looking for it. I think I washed it. I don't know if I lost it. I got so many shirts. But it's okay to be a work in progress and a masterpiece all at the same time. Did you know that? Because it's all right. It's all right to be a work in progress, and it's all right to be a masterpiece. I say this all the time. I serve a master, and he doesn't make anything but masterpieces. And he puts us together so beautifully and lovely that you can't help but to be a masterpiece. And masterpieces are rare. They're unique. You don't see them all over the place. So, you have to take that with you. So that affirmation today, don't be most people. Be you. You ain't got to be most people. Be you. And I'm going to tell you something else. The reason most people give up so fast is that they look at how far they still have to go instead of how far they have come. You can't look at how far you have to go, because the road is always going to look long. You got to look how far you've come. And when I think about how far I've come, just think about yourself sometimes. Close your eyes and say, wow, I've come so far. And you think about the growth and everything like that. It's a beautiful thing. And don't worry about what other people are saying. Because remember, don't be most people. Be you. Be you. Thank you guys for joining me on today. I appreciate your support again. I really, truly do. Remember to live, love, never, ever stop laughing. Always find room to forgive, because none of us is perfect. None of us is perfect. And always one love. The love is love. Love bears all, honey. Love bears all, and love is long suffering. But we ain't got to be a fool either. All right. All righty. I will see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday. What is Carol and Coffee talking about tomorrow? Well, you got to wait and see. Join me. Join me. Go get some people. Tell them to join me too. Get some people. Tell them to join me too. Got some stuff going on here. I got some announcements I'm going to be making. I'm still working on some things in the background, getting some things together. But it's some things that's going to be going on 2025. Baby, let me tell you something. Coffee and convo, coffee and conversation with Carol is we're going to be doing some things because what I want to do is really, really, really help in the community. I want to help in the community. And one of the things that that is near and dear to me, is fathers. Fathers. Not just any fathers. Fathers that are involved, fathers that are doing things, fathers that to me just don't get enough love, you know? Fathers just don't get enough love. And my dad, may he rest in peace, was just a different guy. And you know, a lot of times when you hear children talk about their fathers, you be like, my dad was just different. He was different, but he was so cool and laid back. And so I got some things in the works, but coming up in the new year in June, I'm going to be hosting Carol, Coffee and Conversation with Carol will be hosting a father and me brunch for fathers and their children. I'm going to have all the details coming soon because I'm going to get the ticket information, everything. And when I tell you this is going to be a brunch to remember, I'm talking about a brunch, baby. DJ, food, drinks, the whole nine. And we're going to have the children present some awards to some dads. And it's going to be really nice. So, you know, that's near and dear to me, promoting fathers, because I think that fathers just don't get enough love. All right. So just look forward to hearing from that. I know it's October, but we talking about June because guess what, baby? It's coming. Time waits for no one. But I just want to put that out there in that atmosphere so that we can know that that will be coming. So, you know, get your calendar out, pencil it in. Yep. Coffee and Conversation with Carol will be bringing that to you in June of next year. We're going to be highlighting the daddies. All right. Again, I want you guys to have a good Tuesday. I will talk to you all on tomorrow morning at 8:30 on Wisdom Wednesday. You guys have a great day. All right. Pooh and Janine, you guys have a good day.